Alright, so we are going to be going over how to input data into Desmos today and get a line of best fit. So first you want to go to desmos.com and it'll show up looking like this, and all you have to do is click this button right here, Start Graphing, and it takes us right to a blank graph which looks like this. Okay. Now first thing we want to do is label our axes. So I'm going to go up to this little wrench looking icon in the top right, and I'm going to give labels to my axes. So my x-axis is going to be depth, or sorry, my x-axis is going, yeah, that's right, depth in feet, and then my y-axis is going to be pressure, and that's going to be pounds per square inch. And you can see as I'm typing that stuff, it's showing up here on the axes there as a label. And then to actually start putting in a data table, I'm going to go up here to this little plus sign where I can add an item. The top left, I'm going to click that and say I want to put a table in here. And so it gives me just generic x1, y1 values for me to push in. It doesn't match the variables with the labels you put on the axes or anything. That's totally fine. Okay. Now let's imagine like I put some data in here, and this is what my table looks like now. So as you can see, nothing, no dots or anything have actually showed up on the table. Well, take a look at what we have. The first x value is 0, and then it goes to 10. Well, that would be way over here. The first y value is 14. That's above the scale I have. So I want to rescale this graph right now. So again, I'm going to go to the x-axis, or the graph settings, top right. Click it a couple times till it actually works. There we go. And I'm going to change this scale. So my x never goes below 0. So I'm just going to go like -2 or something like that. And then my x-axis goes all the way up to 100. So let's make that 105, just past it. And then my y-axis, I want to start at, sure, why not? So I can see the 0, 0, right? And then my y is going to go all the way up to, let's go to 60, just past that. Okay. Now I have a scale for my graph that actually shows all of my dots. And the cool thing with this, if you're on a computer, the little scroll, like the little rolly wheel on a mouse, can zoom you in and out. If you're on a Chromebook or something like that, or your phone, you know, you can pinch to zoom, all that good stuff, and just kind of scale it automatically like that. But I want to get a line of best fit. I want to know what the equation for the line of best fit for this data is. So to do that, I'm going to go up to this add item again. I'm going to hit expression, and then this is the part that's a little different. Remember, we want a line of best fit, so I need to write an expression that is the equation of a line, y equals mx plus b. So what are my y's and x's? I got y1, and then we're not going to use an equal sign, we're going to do proportional stuff. So we're going to use a little tilde, and then mx1, and then I want the intercept still. See, if I don't put plus b, it's at 0, 0. So if I put plus b, it fits all the data there. Now take a look at what we have. We have our R value, which tells us how well the data fits the line. And a 1 is a perfect linear fit, so this is really good data. And then it tells us what our slope is, and then what our intercept is right there. And we can use that to then write the equation for this line.